of course, going to fight against insane women like this. But you know what? I cannot believe that I ever thought that we were in the right when women like this exist. Anyway, Daily Mail continued. They wrote, after emerging from the house with blood dripping down her face, she confessed to the police that she freaked out, claiming that there was something important about Election Day. Burke reportedly told detectives that, quote, she knew she could not convince her father to keep the lights off, so she went upstairs and retrieved the murder weapon. She then tripped her father, strangled him, before attacking him with the ice axe. Burke then bit him and hit him several times in the head and side with the blunt and sharp ends of the ice axe, cops say. His body was found in the basement. I mean, this is horrifying. It is tragic. And also, her father was apparently disabled and housebound, and it also didn't seem like there were any political disagreements between them. At least that has not come out yet. So essentially, based on what we know now, this woman had a mental health crisis in the wake of the election, and she took it out on the person that was closest to her. And I'm not wary about saying this in the slightest, but this is 100% the media's fault. The media who has spent the last 9 years lying to people like her, telling her that Trump is Hitler, telling her that there is no future if he's elected, that she'll never be able to vote again, that they're taking away women's rights, that all Trump supporters are Nazis. And she, like millions of other Americans, believed them. So no wonder she lost her mind on election night. The blood is on their hands, in my opinion. Somebody commented and said, we need to have a frank discussion about the prevalence of mental illness on the left and a parallel discussion about the mainstream media's role in exacerbating this problem. Another person said, legacy media is responsible for this. There is no way to deny that. Yet they will never be held accountable. Sad stuff. And horrifyingly, this wasn't the only murder sparked by the election. A father in Minnesota literally killed his entire family last week because he was so angry that Trump won. These people are not well. That's why I can't joke about it this year, because they are truly sick. Now, interestingly, this media responsibility also falls on the shoulders of her spouse, who is a journalist at the LGBTQ website Them and was formerly at the Daily Beast. Here they are together. That's Corey and her trans spouse, Samantha Allen. Now, I don't know if being a woman who is dating a man who thinks he's a woman is what makes you a power lesbian. It seems like you're just being straight with a lot of extra steps, but maybe that was the situation. But regardless, this was obviously a household fueled by progressive far-left ideologies. And obviously, we can see how that turned out. People often question why conservatives seem happier and healthier, why we seem to have joy and fulfillment in the world regardless of what's going on in politics. Well, it's probably because we don't spend every single day thinking that we are victims, believing that the whole world is out to get us, promoting mental illness as something that is trendy, good, or empowering. Because shockingly, doing that can ruin your life and destroy your mind, which is exactly what we saw today.